Well, still the first round of this bout, but both fighters having a go. That has been knocked down. The Kenyan right at the tail end of round one.
You're going to see that one coming. Kevin Minor going down to the punch from Waziri, the Tanzanian. He comes out really strong. He's been very calculated with his punches. And it looks like he's taking that first round. Coach is trying to talk some words into him and see if he can get the best of him. That punch didn't connect with his face, actually. I think he just lost his balance. That went down to taking him down. He already lost his balance. And the punch to his arm took him down. Kevin Minor, the Kenyan, is the 51 kg male class. So we're looking forward to a good fight for the 12th fight of AMGA 2024 in the boxing event. We saw 11 of them yesterday, and great results we saw for some of the top boxers. Ghana's Jerry Lante won the second fight yesterday, 4-1, defeating his Algerian opponent. And it's time for round 2 of the 3 rounds we're going to be seeing today. Kevin Minor of Kenya in his red trunks. Comes Azizi Waziri of Tanzania in his blue trunks. He's still in a 1-2, great punches right there. Another great hook, a lovely jab of setting the Kenyan, who's been asked whether he's good to go, and he says yes. He's using his right hand so well. Both orthodox boxers. He's landing those punches, and you just want to believe that the guard from Kenya is so bad. The Kenyan athlete is not doing so well with his guardings. He's not guarding himself, he's not guarding his face. And makes it so easy for those punches to get to him. Waziri's really taking advantage of this situation. Gets closer again, Waziri. Double punch again. Minor loses his balance. And the referee has to come in between to keep pushing that space once again.
It looks like he got him with that right. But the Tanzanian comes Azizi Waziri. Minor wobbled a little bit. Now, great right again from the Tanzanian.
Looks so easy for the Tanzanian Azizi Waziri. He lands those punches with ease. There is no guard, no protection from the Kenyan. Some boxers are like that, but you have to be very good on the counter. Waziri continues where he left off. Still around 2. Punches that takes the Kenyan off balance. Minor has to do more from what we've seen so far. All his punches have gone to fruition. Lovely hit again. These jabs are cool. The hooks are also coming very brilliantly. Keeps getting closer. Another left, right hook. Double right hook from that man, Waziri. Tanzanian seems to be so confident that he's won this one. Keeps coming closer. Goes close to the Kenyan, and at every point, at least one for Minor. A lovely punch to the face. He's got Waziri staggering for once. Again, he does it. Minor seems to be getting back into this fight. And he goes out and smiling with confidence. The referee spaces them out, still on round 2. Where's his confidence coming from for Minor? He's really showing his brilliance right now. I think he's settling in. And he's coming again to see how much he can retaliate all that has been done to him earlier. As we get the call for the end of round 2. He should be disqualified. He'll get a penalty for that. Azizi Waziri. The bell had rung, and he went on to throw the last punch after the bell.
Well, an even match bout so far. Both fighters throwing the punches, the hooks, the jabs, the overhand.
Boxers to get ready. Bout number 13. Sumarani Omar, Tunisia, red
Some
corner.
brilliant
Dennis Mutama,
boxing.
Kenya, blue corner.
We've seen from both sides.
Report now
He almost
to the
looked like
Glossmaster.
Maina was going down without a
Sumarani
fight.
Omar, Tunisia,
But the way he bounced back, it just showed that he has that confidence
Mohammed
that the
Yassin,
world greatest should
Algeria.
have.
Sumarani Omar,
He wants to do it on his own
Tunisia,
weight class.
red corner.
And that's some brilliance he's shown so
Mohammed
far.
Yassin,
Lovely
Algeria,
comeback.
blue
And
corner.
that has put a bit of step back from the opponent. This is the Waziri.
Round 3.
We're now moving to round 3, the final round. The Kenyan will be doing all to see if he can win this one. And they're going all out for it. It's everything to fight for. Great right hook. That was a straight point to the face. Where Waziri, the Tanzanian, is coming back strong as he did in the first round. Another great straight point to the face. Those jabs are getting in. He's used his lead hook also very well so far in this fight. Waziri, slippery right, keep getting off those punches, even though he has the shortest of time. It's going to be a keenly contested fight in the end. Who wins this one? Still a bit dicey. Kenya manages to land that light punch. Lovely footworks right there from the Tanzanian. His body movements looks like there is a beat he's dancing to. The Kenyan looks 4 seconds. Maina continues, puts Waziri off balance. And that's the bell for the final round. You can see Maina raising his arms so high, punching really high to the air, feeling like he has won it for Waziri. He also feels not too confident with what we're seeing. Maybe it's just his personality. But in the end, the man will fight that both of them are wanting to actually go home with something.
Saying his prayers, the Kenyan, Kelvin Minor, to see some key moments from this bout. The Kenyan, Kelvin Minor, and the Tanzanian, Kams Azizi Waziri. Well, this one will go to the judges.
I have this.
We'll wait to see who takes this one. And time to make it official right here for bout number 12 and for the very first of the day.
No other person than
I hope somebody will be disappointed in the end.
Basida Pascal, the ambassador of Burkina Faso. You are most welcome. Mr. Guba Basida, you are most welcome. Equally, we have Mr. Dakoma Maldia, the defense attaché. Most welcome, Mr. Dakoma Maldia, the defense attaché. Thank you.
We're still waiting for the final results, and while we do that, next fight is still in the 51 kg class. So Nurani Omar of Tunisia will be up against Algeria's Mohamed Yassione. You can hear the loud screams from the fans. The Kenyan fans coming so close to the ring, waiting for their own athlete, Kevin Minor, to be announced winner. I think for Azizi Waziri, he just feels anything that it is, I am fine with it, from the looks on his face. Like I said earlier, it might just be his personality. No one who wants to make the old noise, but wants to put everything into action. I think he landed some of the best punches in the fight.
Result of bout number 12.
It wouldn't be bad if he gets the result.
The judges are unanimous in their decision. 5-0. Red is the winner. Red is
And
the
it's
winner.
gone to Kevin Minor as we see them exchanging pleasantries. Warm hugs from both of them. Kevin Minor of Kenya has defeated Azizi Waziri of Tanzania.
Well, his punches and jabs very calculated compared to his Tanzanian opponent. Maybe at the end, you say a deserved win for Kelvin Minor. His movements is well calculated against Waziri Tanzania.
Great one for Kevin Minor. The Kenyan has just done it on the first fight of the day. He's getting all the accolades. It's really beautiful for the man in the red trunks.
Shona, South Africa.
He just knew he had done something right.
Judge 1,
And
Omale,
that's just one thing that has put him
Nigeria.
ahead
Judge
of his
2,
opponent, Azizi
Mangi,
Waziri.
Kenya.
We'll get ready for fight 2,
Judge 3,
which actually is
Afolabi,
about
Nigeria.
13,
Judge 4, Hinda, Nigeria.
if you count from yesterday.
Judge 5, Ukandu, Nigeria.
Huge celebrations from the Kenyans. You can see their fans dancing, clapping, hitting the drums, and celebrating their own. Kevin Minor. The Kenyans are known for things like this. They are known for tenacity, they are known for resilience, they are known for endurance. And that's what has helped Kevin Minor. He got back in the second round, held on strong, and did it up until the third round. He never looked back after that. And that's what the fans are really, really happy about. Great joy for them as they've started on a bright note today, winning the first fight for the Kenyan Defense Forces. It's got the combination of the Kenya Army, the Kenya Air Force, and the Kenya Navy, with a total active personnel of 50,000. Huge for them. The Kenya Defense Force is 18 years and looks to have achieved a couple of things since they kick-started. Reminding you from their history, the United Kingdom raised and maintained the forces in Kenya colony. After it was established, wanted to become the King's African Rifles, which is the KR. They fought during the 2 world wars in the Mau Mau uprising. On the other side of the Mau Mau uprising was the first Kenyan force raised by Africans themselves, the Kenyan Land and Freedom Army. As we talk about the Kenyans, you can also see the view of Nigerian fans coming all out to support their own and also make the event very colorful in their green and white. Right here at the Velodrome Sports Complex, the Abuja National Stadium.
We're waiting for the next bout to get underway. We've got Somarani Omar, who will be going up against his Algerian opponent, Mohamed Yashin, who will be fighting from the blue corner.
So it's Tunisia up against Algeria in this one. Somarani Omar of Tunisia in his red trunks, and Mohamed Yassin of Algeria in his blue trunks. You can see Somarani Omar just coming in, performing his rituals as he gets ready for the fight. Omar getting words from the referee as he shakes hands with the coach. Started really brightly with good cross punches. He's done it again. Bit of a scramble right there to take the referee some time to tell them to step back, which is just done.
If I start break, you break, yeah? And you step down, you step off.
Just to remind you, Algerian Mohamed Yashine defeated Damilola Salahuddin in Nigeria in yesterday's very first bout of the evening. Now he's up against the Tunisian Soumarani Omar. So he looks to continue to make progress in this boxing games right here at the African Military Games in Abuja 2024. It was a pretty much dominant display against the Nigerian yesterday. Now looking to replicate that today against his Tunisian counterpart.
You know them for this. They never give up. They always want to give their best. The Algerians. That's what you're seeing again from Mohamed Yassin. Looking to take off from where Tuareg Yagne left 8 years today. Uppercut didn't connect. Lovely right cross from Yassin. Continues in that light. Looks to do it again. The left hook didn't connect. He takes his hands down. And he moves so well, like a very, very professional boxer. That's the biggest shocker for me. And that's a lovely left hook from the Tunisian Omar. Gets the crowd roaring. His Tunisian fans are very much right here to support him. He's just being careful. He's not taking any rush. And another great right cross.
Break.
From the Tunisian.
Stop. If I said break,
the Algerian has taken advantage of that.
Don't hold. If I said break.
The left hook.
Box.
You just love the reach of that Tunisian guy. And that's an uppercut from Yassin, the Algerian. Catches his opponent off guard as we come to the end of round one.
Well, he will be disappointed with that round. The Algerian, Mohamed Tuareg Yassin. You just want to get things going in the next round. Great right hand there from the Algerian. And the Tunisian responded with that left hook to cap off that round one.
Round two.
Just waiting for round two to get back on the way. Cue that bell. You can tag that a 50-50 round for either fighters. So wait for the next 3 minutes of action.
He was instrumental yesterday. Tuareg Yassin. He's looking to do it again. Just told you earlier, he opened the round of fights for yesterday against Damilala Oluwasegun. He won that one according to the judges, 4-1. And he's looking to do it again. But the Tunisian is also gaining some grounds on this one, Omar.
You get a feeling that Mohamed Yassin would want to take the bull by the horn. You get the feeling that he's been undone so far in that first round. Now he's going for the jugular, throwing his punches.
Stop holding.
He knows to do everything. He just needs to. It looks like the Tunisian is taking some balance. He's got the height, and his reach is really advantageous for him. Just saw what he did with the left cross. That long punch was really beautiful for him.
You are holding. I'm going to deduct a point, you I'm going to deduct a point.
He should have warned
Box.
To Omar, who has to be careful. He's coming out strong, but that was a great uppercut. Well connected with his left hand. Tries to do the right hook, not the perfect one. That's an advantageous punch from the Tunisian. The right cross from Rani Omar.
If I said break, you take one step back, you don't punch. Okay? Box.
Continuation. See the bottling of the head. That's a great right and left. Quick succession punches from Tuareg Yassin.
Come here. Come here. If you don't listen, I'm going to stop this fight. Okay?
Couple of stops from the referee.
Box.
Right. Jab is working out for Yassin is scoring really hard right now. Wanted to advance those punches. I'll give him the points for a victory.
1 point for holding. 1 point for holding. Box.
The referee issues the go ahead.
Stop.
That's the end of round 2. Looks like the Algerian is fighting his heart out. He wants to get a victory right here. It's still very dicey. The Tunisian, Sumarani Omar, is not throwing too many punches, but seems to be landing the right ones every time he stretches the punches out. Just a recap of what we saw in the second round.
Great right hand there from Hashim Mohammed. That left hook connected by Sumarani Omar. I've seen some decent jabs and hooks. It's all connected. And now both fighters in their respective corners getting instructions from their coaches.
Third, last round.
We gets us for the third and final round. It's time for this fight to decide a winner in this third and final round. And wait to see how it unfolds.
It's between Sumarani Omar of Tunisia against Mohamed Yassin of Algeria. A bit of bleeding we saw earlier from Omar. If the Algerian notices, he might just want to take advantage of that place. Both of them are coming all out, throwing the punches. You see that great hook come from the Algerian. Seems to be getting it right. He just wants to be careful so he's not taken advantage of by the height of Omar, the Tunisian, in his red trunks.
You can see he's now doing much of the grappling, the Tunisian. Maybe signs that he's tiring out, but you can't rule it out yet in this bout. Seems Hashim Mohammed still got the energy to throw those punches.
And you can see him just land a very good one. Takes a bow. Letting the referee understand that he accepts what he has been told. Those punches are not coming as he wants. He's trying to force his way through. And Omar is just being careful. He knows that if he doesn't hold on to Tuareg Yassin, who is a very dangerous boxer, he might be meeting his Waterloo. And a very great right crosser from Omar. Rather Yassin, the Algerian. Does everything to continue that light. Another very lovely right cross. Omar responds with a left hook. Both boxers being careful. Was unarguably the fastest of them. Yassin The way he moves his left hand so quickly when he wants to throw those jabs and those cross punches.
Last time, you don't listen, eh? I'm going to stop the fight. Look at me. I'm going to stop the fight if you don't do the right
The
thing.
referee's making them understand that he's going to stop the fight if they don't take the instructions he's giving them. Lovely left cross from Omar. Tunisian still stands. And that was a great return, a right cross. And a left hook also from Yassin, who's trying to throw the punches lately to see if he can round it off from so well. And beating on the winner. As we get the bell rung for the final round of the bout. He's celebrating in confidence. Feels that he has won this one.
Well, Sumarani Omar maybe got back into the fight just at the right time in that third round. Well, you wonder what the judges will make from the 3 rounds in general. It was a decent fight all around in general. The second bout of the evening. Some points it felt like Mohamed Yashine had all the energy to go all the way to the end of the third round, but picked up right at the end, Sumarani Omar. And now it's time for us to know what the judges make of this bout, and also time to make this official.
It's time to know who won this one. Is it Sumarani Omar or Tuareg Yassin? Just waiting for the judges. Still waiting for the referee. And he's won this one by 5-0. He does it again. Tuareg Mohamed Yassin continues from where he left off yesterday, defeating the Nigerian. And now he's done it against the Tunisian, Sumarani Omar. Continues to do so well in the 51 kg class. This guy is just a fantastic boxer.
Well, it seems the coach of Sumarani Omar disagrees with the decision from the judges. Airing his displeasure there, but it is what it is. The judge's decision is final.
And that's just it again. Goes out to celebrate with his most likely Nigerian friend. Now he's getting some interviews. Wonderful boxer, this guy's just fantastic. You almost forget that he's a boxer.
I beg your pardon. One East African and one West African. A Kenyan up against a Ghanaian. We'll wait to see who gets this one. Well, it's gung-ho from the start. Both boxers throwing the punches. Left, right. The jabs, the hooks, the overhand. I need to take it easy. The UNM is taking it easy. But what a start to this bout.
This is what I call a military boxing. Both of them coming all out. They just want to land the punches. Nobody's giving up at any point. The Kenyan must have looked at it and said, I have 50,000 active personnel, and I am their representative right here in Nigeria. I will do everything to get this result. That must be what is running through the head or the mind of Dennis Mothama.
Stop holding, okay?
The ref has come to tell the Ghanaian and also the Kenyan they should stop holding. Just to remind you, in red trunk is Dennis Mothama of Kenya, and in the blue trunk is Hilary Apaguri of Ghana. Like I said, it's all military boxing today in this third fight, the 54 kg weight class. It's really going to be rumbles. Should I just say Royal Rumble? I don't want to take it to the wrestling fights, as we see sometimes. You can see the smiles on the faces of some of the viewers who are enjoying this one. The officials are also not left out. And I tell you, that uppercut was completely missed. It was a cross uppercut coming from the Ghanaian, Hilary Apaguri.
Great fights from Dennis Mutama. Fighting from the red corner against the Ghanaian, Hilary Apaguri. Fighting from the blue. The uppercuts connected. But it's got different range of punches. That's going for the jab, the hooks, the uppercuts. You could see that one got the crowd on their feet. Well, the Ghanaian is on fire. And he needs to be careful. And now, Dennis Mutama looking to bounce back.
Strong performance from the Ghanaian. The Kenyan is also not agreeing to this. They say, no way will you take me down at any point. Really close to each other. Being careful that one person doesn't quickly throw a hook or a punch to the face. That's why you see those grips.
2 times now. After this,
The referee calls them again and says, this is the second time I'm giving you the warning.
Stop.
I don't want to stop the fight. Take a step back. Says, go ahead. I say, continue. Good punches now from the Kenyan. Great response. As, there's a call for the end of the first round.
Oh, well, starts. It's been the best starts we've seen so far today. And one thing about this fast starts, you need to be careful so you don't tire out just before the end of the bout in general. You want to take things easy, take things slow. Then as the rounds progresses, you tend to know your opposition, you know his weak points, you know where to throw the punches from. But you need to cut them some slacks. These are not professional boxers. But you're willing to compete and also show what they've got in the boxing ring.
What I've also gotten to understand, becoming military officials, they must have been in some of the sports that you see them represent their countries. Talk about Tuareg Yassin, for example. There is no argument that he must have been in boxing before or even while becoming a military official. And I tell you, it's showing clearly from this fight between Hilary Apaguri, representing 15,500 Ghanaian personnel, against a top opponent, as far as this fight is concerned, Dennis Mutama, who is representing over 50,000 Kenyan military personnel. The Ghana Armed Forces are cheering him up. They want to see their Ghanaian brother do something for them. And it looks like the Kenyan is getting his composure, throwing those right hooks, right crosses, and also strong uppercuts that have not been able to connect. He does it again. Double right cross. Another one well landed to the face of the Ghanaian, who is trying to just sleep with his head. The more he tries to sleep, the more the punches get connected to him. The referee is keeping watch. Most likely will have point.
Stop. So yes, stop. You stop, okay?
Another warning from the referee. Tells them to go ahead. Good punch from the Ghanaian. Well responded to by the Kenyan also. So much gripping from the Ghanaian. That's why the referee is really watching out for this. And when you see them hold each other that way, they are careful so that when you don't release and lose guard, so that the punch is not landed to your face. Nice one from the Ghanaian. Straight right cross to the face.
The same energy we saw from the other stages of the first round. That's one thing about those fast starts. Get tired on as the ball progresses. We've seen a couple of well-connected punches from Hilary Paguri, so far the Ghanaian. Now both fighters grappling. Maybe fatigue stepping in. But Dennis Mutama, the Kenyan, is throwing his punches, but now they're grappling now this time. More like he wants to attempt a takedown. This is a boxing bout, not an ultimate fighting championship.
Just a reminder that this is the second Africa Military Games, and these are military men doing their thing. Lovely right cross from the Kenyan, Muthama. That hit was really brilliant. And that's the end of the second round as we're about to continue. Too many things and to understand from this bout that they are humans. They cannot continue at that same tempo that you saw them start with. Like Emmanuel just mentioned, they have slowed down a bit.
Well, getting set for the next round. The Kenyan, Dennis Mutama, getting words from his coaches on the sidelines. And you could see the demonstration. Such passion from this managers when you see them dishing out instructions to their fighters on the sidelines. You can see that hook, the curved punch from the right, from the Kenyan. Combinations there, right, left.
Seconds out.
Hilaria Paguri
Third and the last round.
Once again, another strong right. Fair to say he's got that second round covered, the Kenyan.
Well covered, I tell you. Dennis Muthama. Yes, looking like he wants to continue that same light and he's rushed into the center of the ring. He just wants to win this one and continue where the first Kenyan, Kevin Maima, a minor left off. What the Ghanaian will be looking to do is military brothers and sisters proud on this one.
It's okay. Come this way.
Talk about the Ghanaian military. The Ghanaian Armed Forces were formed in 1957. Major General Stephen Otu was appointed Chief of Defense Staff right in September 1961. They were extensively involved in politics, mounting several coups. Remember, Kwame Nkrumah went on to become Ghana's first prime minister when the country became independent in 1957. That was just 3 years before Nigeria's independence in 1960. Nkrumah began to take actions which disquieted the leadership of the armed forces, including the creation and expansion of the president's own guard regiment. As we see the treatment of the Ghanaian athletes has led us into some of this history.
A brief halt to this bout as Hilaria Paguri has been attended to. The referee needs to make sure that your sight is 100%. Now the Kenyan continuing from where he left off, quick left hook, but once again the right's connected. He's still going. Well, he's smelling danger. He'll smell blood. The Kenyan, you can see the confidence now. He's going around. The referee has to check again the Ghanaian Hilaria Paguri just to make sure his sight is all right.
And he says it's good to go. Puts his hands up. But that eye caught is where the Kenyan Muthama continued to target. I won't be surprised if this fight is called off because of the bleeding from the eye.
Well, one thing I can tell you, none of this, it is the Kenyan who's got the advantage. The more we see the horse in this bout, the more his confidence grows and grows. The Kenyan Dennis Mutama.
He looks very innocent. He looks so unassuming. Mutama. The ref has just told them, the medics, to take care of that bleeding, since Apaguri has said he's good to go. A bit of a delay in the third and final round. And it looks like he's tilting in the direction of Muthama. He comes again to continue where he left off, and I know his main target would be to cause more damage to that eye. That was a great left hook, another great right hook. He loses his balance but continues. The Ghanaian is not letting his guard down. Wants to just see if he can get something out of this. And like you said earlier, Emmanuel, even if you're on the losing side, you just want to do everything. You don't want the fight to end. So clear now that eye is swollen. Lovely cross hook come from the Ghanaian. Was a dangerous one.
But the fatigue now for the Ghanaian, Hilaria Paguri. You can see the cuts to the left eye, clearly visible now. So you approach the dying stages of this third and final round. And once again, the referee will make sure he's okay to carry on. And maybe they should not instructions about the grappling. He needs to box. Great left and right from the Kenyan, Dennis Mutama. Still going. He needs to be careful while he's on the barrage of punches. You tend to get carried away when you are at the advantage throwing these punches and you lose yourself. You expose the face. Now the grappling still going on. The referee once again making sure that both boxers box and not grapple.
Ghanaian is doing all he can.
Right once again from the Kenyan.
It's just been back-to-back heats, and from the Kenyan, Muthama.
You can see the wink, the wry smile from his face. He feels he's got this, Dennis Mutama. And that brings about the end of the third and final round. Interesting call this will be from the judges and officials. Well, we might feel that he is a favorite to win, but the judges might come and say, hold my beer. We'll wait to see what the final score will be.
It's going to be hard not to give it to Muthama, as we can see from the replay. That right hook goes again with another right and left cross punch. The right hook is just so many. Came in the numbers. It was so hard for the opponent to get off it. So hard for Apaguri to stop it. This left hook almost took off his jaw. One of those punches that would have cost him to lose his balance.
Well, I'll be surprised if this decision from the judges doesn't go in his favor. Dennis Mutama. Flag also been hoisted.
Like I said, it's all about the support. And that's what they've come here to show. So, their nation. We'll then wait patiently for the announcement of the results. Apaguri up against Muthama. Will it be Ghana or will it be Kenya? As we get ready for the next fight. Between Olamide Ali of Nigeria and JPM James of Uganda.
We're still waiting patiently for the results from the judges. Well, I won't be surprised if one of these military boxers go on to take this on a professional level.
As expected, the man who did so well has gotten the results to his name. Dennis Muthama of Kenya has defeated Hilaria Paguri in the 54 kg class for male. She gives that salute, and you can see the flags flying for the Kenyans, the Kenyan flag, and also the Armed Forces flag for Kenya. We're getting ready for Ali Olamide of Nigeria up against Japiam James of Uganda, also in the 54 kg class. So most likely the winner from this will be up against Dennis Muthama. We'll be looking forward to seeing a great bout. Emmanuel, how does it make you feel? Ali Olamide and Japiam James, after this fight, most likely they'll be up against Dennis Muthama, anybody who wins.
Well, the first Nigerian in action this evening. We hope that he get off to a fast start, but in the meantime, he's taking the adulation of the support here, the Kenyan Dennis Muthama.
You can see what the Nigerian is doing with the big flag, trying to let them know, I've got the biggest flag. You cannot intimidate me.
But I have to say this bout has been the most dominating so far today. I mean, he entirely dominated Hilaria Paguri, the Ghanaian, in this bout. So we'll wait to see what the next bout is going to bring. But so far, great evening so far in the boxing game right here at the Velodrome National Sports Hall of the Moshood Abiola National Stadium. But we can't wait to see what the Nigerian Ali Olamide will bring. We saw great Nigerian boxers here yesterday. I won't be surprised if one of these military men go on to take this on a professional level. I mean, I was watching Mike Tyson and Jake Paul recently. I mean, Mike Tyson, we know he's come of age, but the passion, the excitement to step into the boxing ring against a much younger Jake Paul, to see the desire from the fight. I'm sure most of these military boxers have gone on to watch that fight, watch that clips ahead of their preparations for this African Military Games 2024. But in all, boxing has its own spirit, has its own, excitement, and these guys right here are bringing it to us and to your screens if you're watching from home. Been enjoyable so far. Can't wait to see what the next set of fights will bring ahead of these games.
Really brilliant, and if you want to also follow the action on social media, you can just go on Twitter and just use the hashtag AMGA2024, AMGA 2024. The Twitter handle officially for the Twitter for AMGA 2024 is AMGA_2024 games. The Kenyans are not stopping this celebration. The athlete has given them so much joy in boxing, and you can see how much they're celebrating this with all their hearts. We're getting ready for the next fight, but like I said, you cannot stop the Kenyans from celebrating. Straight up to the ring is a fight between Uganda and Nigeria. Japiam James of Uganda is in his blue trunk from the blue corner, and Ali Olamide of Nigeria in his red trunk from the red corner. Both of them receiving instructions from the referee.
Well, the Ugandan is looking so mean. He needs to take it easy. He needs to take it easy on us, Nigerians.
Are you intimidated by the looks?
I almost am, but it's not by the looks, it's by the punches, the jabs, the hooks. So we'll wait to see what comes up in this bout.
The referee has just told them box. So Nigeria started on a bright note. Ugandan is also looking to do it. Both orthodox boxers. It looks like the Ugandan has got balance. The Nigerian lost his footing at some point in time. Ali Olamide has to try to gain the balance. He's got the height advantage. the Nigerian, Ali Olamide. You can see the meanness of the Ugandan coming all out. Trying to let you know, man, I've been in the military and I know what it takes to face challenges from taller guys. The referee had to be sure that Ali Olamide is fine. He's come out with that test. He loses his balance again, but had one or two great punches right there, Ali Olamide.
But they need to take it careful. So many stoppages, and it's the early stages of the first round. There's been so many stoppages. The referee just making sure both fighters are sticking to the rules, but we wait to see what the decision is at the early stages.
Cameroon, Ali Olamide. We don't know what exactly has happened. We're just waiting for the referee. I want to be sure of the final decision. What we see, you can see Dennis, or rather, Japiam James, celebrating already. He's smiling.
I didn't think he can put up a smile when I saw him on camera. Was not smiling. That's smiling. Was a surprise.
Looks like he has taken off his gloves. If what I'm saying right here is correct. You can see the Nigerian Olamide also taking off his gloves. It looks like the fight has been stopped. The referee has deemed it fit to stop the fight. It looks like a TKO. Ali Olamide looks like he's not going to be able to continue with this. What displeasure from the looks on the man's face, Ali Olamide, the Nigerian. It's just clear. Japiam James has gotten victory over Ali Olamide. So early. This is the earliest we've seen so far.
Look at that.
No bout has ended in the first round. I'm not sure any bout has ended in the first round since we started. You can see the celebration already from the Ugandans, carrying Japiam James, the Ugandan, celebrating and dancing. Surely he has won something, or most likely will be up against his opponents, Dennis Muthama, in the 54 kg class. What a way to round this off. Ali Olamide will be going out with his head down. His head down, not feeling happy about how much he looks like he has let the whole 230,000 military personnel, over 200 million Nigerians down. But it's about life. I think she cannot stop. What a situation. The Nigerian fans are not giving up. They continue in their fanfare, enjoying the moment and letting you understand that it's beyond, again, it's beyond the results.
Well, I can tell you that Ali Olamide, rather, the Nigerian, will be feeling downcast with the way that bout ended. I mean, that's been the quickest end to a boxing match we've seen so far, the African Military Games here in Abuja. And for a Nigerian to be at the end of that doesn't look too pleasing. You wonder how Ali Olamide would be feeling. But not for this man, the Ugandan, Japiam James. I mean, cue that celebration. It's all smiles. When he stepped into the ring, he wasn't smiling.
Business.
He meant business. He was all serious looking. But now, he's able to put up a smile. I mean, he's got a great smile, actually. But a sad end for Aliyu Olamide in Nigeria.
He had to hide the great smile. And let's see if Aliyu Olamide's joy will be brought back by Bello Babatunde, the next fighter from Nigeria, who will be up against Morojane Osama of Algeria. It's a repeat of Nigeria-Algeria like we saw in the opening fight yesterday. We'll say Olua. Oluwasegun fight against Tuareg Yasin. With Tuareg Yasin coming out strong. Another fight is in. We don't know. We've not seen this guy's fight before. But you just have the feeling that there could be hope for a Nigerian boxer for male today. And it's in the 57 kg category.
Well, we just saw one Nigerian with a disappointing end. We hope Bello Babatunde will redeem the image. As he steps into the ring for his own bout.
The Ugandan has not stopped celebrating as much as we see the flag of Nigeria still flying high. A man representing the Uganda People's Defense Force.
Officials about number 16. Referee Agumbi
The
Ade.
force has been
Judge 1 Afolabi.
on for 18
Judge
years
2 Mangi.
with a total of 46,800
Judge 4 Shona.
active personnel
Judge
as of
5
2014.
Rebecca.
The country has got its capital in Kampala and has got its president, President Yoweri Museveni, most likely following up with everything that is happening right here. Be looking to speak Swahili to his people when they return. They will be celebrating really hard with this particular one. Morojane Osama of Algeria is very much right in the ring in his red trunks rather, getting ready for that fight against Nigeria.
Well, we've seen so many Algerian and Nigerian matchups so far this African Military Games. Today, especially from the Taekwondo bout, we saw Algeria and Nigeria matching up together. And now it is in the boxing ring as a referee. We'll have a war with both fighters. Bello Babatunde, fighter from the blue corner,
I don't
and
obey the rules.
Morojane
You don't
Osama,
obey the rules.
the Algerian,
You obey me.
fighting
Check.
from the red corner. The referee just signaling to both boxers to obey the rules.
And that's one key thing they have to do, obey the rules. It's time for round one. Morojane Osama from Algeria against Babatunde Bello of Nigeria. And that's in the 57 kg class. Lovely right hand right there from Osama. Babatunde is looking to get back on track. Throws a double cross hook, but none of them lands. He's gotten one correctly in the end from the third. The Ugandan seems to be very tactical. Gets a jab into the face. Ugandan has done it against the Nigerian. It's time for the Nigerian to do it against the Algerian. And that country, Nigeria lost to yesterday. Good. Quick succession punches from the Nigerian. He's also getting his return from the hooks. Lovely left uppercut from the Algerian. Osama. Babatunde has to be careful. I think he's getting weak. Flaying punches, none of them connecting. He loves to do it again. And he gets a very lovely right cross to the face of Osama. Osama continues where he left off. The Algerian seems to be the better boxer. He's done so well with how he started this time in round one. Making those right jabs count. Right and left and hooks also wonderful. Does it again. It's becoming rain of punches against the Nigerian. And Osama, the Algerian, is very much calculated with those punches. Nigerian has not been able to land so many. Still trying to calculate. Hopefully he gets it right. Another very quick left hook from the Algerian as he complains to the referee that he's been held by the Nigerian. No. Left hook from the Algerian. He does it so right, and that was a below the bell punch. He has to be careful. Babatunde, it's been called. The Nigerian still looking to get back into it. He has a good slip, moves his head so well, but in the end, it's not landing as much punches as he should. And that's where the issue is.
Well, it's been an interesting round one. I mean, one thing about boxing is, fighters need to be sure that boxing is not just about punches and all. A lot goes into the head movements, the footwork, the body movements. And so far, it is Morojani Osama, who's brought down. I mean, his all-round game from that first round has been impeccable against Bello Babatunde so far. You could see what his coach is trying to tell him. It's not just about the punches. I mean, like I said earlier, you need to cut this guy some slacks. They're not professional boxers, but we're just watching this from where we are seated, and we can analyze. We have the advantage. It's different when you watch and when you are the person in the middle of the ring.
Perfect works from you, Emmanuel, as we get into round two. Morojani Osama of Algeria up against Bello Babatunde of Nigeria, of the Nigerian forces. The Algerian has been really brilliant. He's got that tenacity. He's got the quick hands, and he's doing it so well again. Barrage of punches, well landed on the face of the Nigerian. Hooks and jabs. And also the cross punches working out perfectly for him. Hopefully Olamide doesn't look, or rather Babatunde doesn't look dazed. He's getting back into it. Babatunde. He's landing his own punches, and he's got a right cross and also a right hook to account for him. He gets back into it straight up. As you can see, Osama is taking advantage of his height. He's doing it so well. The orthodox boxer, Babatunde, has not seen what he came or expected when he came into the ring. It's been first almost to the ground. The referee's trying to talk to the Algerian, Osama. You have to be careful you don't press your opponent to the ground. Lovely right hook from the Nigerian, another left hook from the Nigerian. Babatunde is getting back into this. But the challenge is his rear guard is not good enough to stop the Algerian from penetrating. That's a punch, a left hook that throws Babatunde off balance, and you can see it again. Quick punches. You can see the slip, the movement of the head from the Algerian. Does it again. And that's a very lovely right cross from the Nigerian. Connects so well to the head of the Algerian, Osama. Babatunde has a lot of work to do right here, but seems to be getting some of the punches right. Nigerian is not relenting at any point. Uppercut missed and by Babatunde. Lovely cross. These punches were dangerous and well landed, left and right hook with a left cross again as we get to the end of the second round. One.
Well, one thing that he can hold his head up high for is he's been able to stay on his feet. I mean, he's been at the receiving end of some decent punches from Morojani Osama. You see the flash points from that second round. And now he needs to match that in the third and final round. Talking about Bello Babatunde. He needs to come up with some punches of his own, not just trying to absorb the barrage from Osama Morojani.
I think he did better in the second round. Must have taken some of the instruction from the coaches. And this is the final round, round 3. Bello Babatunde will be looking to turn things around, even though it's going to be difficult against a more balanced Morojani, and he gets his opponent down. Babatunde has got the crowd screaming. That should increase his confidence, as you can hear the Nigerian fans screaming all out, supporting their own. He gets back into it again. Babatunde seems to be gaining his balance. Maybe he has to calm down. He's getting to lose it again as Osama gets some of the punches right, 1 or 2 of them. Those crosses are working out for him, as the ref has to come in between them. Babatunde is getting back into it. Osama is not giving him any chance. Landed some very good right and left crosses to the face. Osama looks some more composed against Babatunde at this point. And he's just continuing that stride just from how it started. The only difference is that Babatunde has gotten better from what we saw in the early stages of this bout. It's the final round. He might just be looking to get a knockout. Trying to throw those cross punches, not working out for him. Just knockdown punches of what he needs right now. Babatunde, the Nigerian, wants to just get the results. Taking some instructions from the coaches. But it looks like Osama is very composed. Both of them catching with the faces from left hooks. That from Osama looking very much connected. He knows how to use that left hand so well. And the mouth guard is falling off. The mouth guard of Osama has been refixed. Final stages of this fight. Still unpredictable, but looks more like a victory for Osama if he ends this way. He's landed the better punches. Olamide is getting back, slipping so well, and connecting with the face. Connecting those punches to the face of the Algerian. It's going to be another victory for Nigerian against Nigeria, like we saw Tuareg Yassin doing it against Oluwasegun yesterday. And that is the end of the bout. Both of them showing that spirit of sportsmanship. The Nigerian celebrating as the bout ends, and lifting the hopes of the fans out there celebrating. Goes on to hug his coach. It seems he has done something that we don't know about.
I mean, at the end of that second round, I said something and said he needs to come out to this third round with some punches of his own. And I think he did just that. If we're judging on the basis of that third and final round we just saw, I think he gets the bout. But, I mean, it's 3 rounds, not just 1 round. You see that knockdown might just go on to be crucial for Bello Babatunde. I mean, a brilliant third round. I don't want to say he heard our voices, but he did just everything I was expected of him in this third and final round. But it's down to the judges now to make the final decision.
It's a tight one, really tight one, Emmanuel. He celebrates himself, celebrates with the fans, waves at them, and he feels so confident that he has done it. Babatunde, hopefully he gets the result on this one.
Blue corner. Report now to the gloves master.
How joyful will be if he goes on to win this bout.
Immediately after bout number 17, Rilwan Lawal in the right corner, Nigeria. In the blue corner, Latte Jerry, Ghana. Get ready after bout number 17. Officials for bout number 17. Referee, Afolabi, Nigeria. Judge 1,
I'll wait for that result.
Judge 2,
the next bout.
Judge 3,
is the 60 kg class.
Judge 4,
for male. We'll be saying
Judge 5,
Naha Osmane of Burkina Faso up against Dauda Sadiri of Mali. And a very good fight to watch out for.
Of bout number 16.
That happens to be fight 17 put together from all the boxing bouts we've seen
the technical
from the start.
director, Nigeria Boxing Federation, no other person.
Fans are celebrating in
Ayodibu
anticipation.
Oluwafemi, you are most welcome, sir.
Who wins this one? Will it be Morojane Osmane of Algeria or Bello Babatunde of Nigeria? So much suspense as we wait for the final announcement. Who wins this bout? It's a tough draw, and you can just feel it from the judges, as you can see them still trying to garner up their scores. And I think that knockdown from the Nigerian gives him a strong argument for a victory.
Result of bout number 16. With the split decision of the judges. 5-2. Red is the winner.
And it comes out as we suspected. It's a victory now for Morojane Osama.
Well, it's been the most debatable result of this military games. Well, like I said, I mean, it's not just one round. He had a third round on lockdown, Bello Babatunde. I mean, he was pretty confident that he was going to be declared winner, but it was a split decision, and Morojane Osama has been declared the winner in this bout. I mean, he had the first and second round, to be fair. Morojane Osama, it was at that third round that Bello Babatunde stepped up, but unfortunately, 1 round from 3 isn't just enough to be declared a winner in a boxing bout. So
he would have wished he started so brightly earlier. Bill Babatunde. He had a great fight. He'll be going out with his heads up high. We can see some of the fans holding
disappointed.
on. Yeah, disappointed. He was actually shocked that he lost this one. And that's one painful thing that you don't want to see in fights and in results. It's just been a tight fight altogether. You can see that knockdown that gave him the confidence that he will go on to win Bill Babatunde. He left it late, that's my point. And you can see what the Algerian did in the start of the fight. Those punches, those left hooks, gave him the confidence that he was going to go all the way. And even in the third round, he didn't go down without a fight, the Algerian. The Nigerian struggled, and you can see those punches that broke the guard of the Nigerian. Did all the code late on. This was some boxing punches earlier. This is the punch that brought him down in the third round. A very heavy punch, the heaviest of them all from the fight. He did it again in the third round, and that's what gave him the confidence that he had won. He just felt he would have gone on to get a knockout, but it was going to be very hard for him to have that as he walks out confidently, understanding that there is hope for something. The next fight, like I mentioned earlier, is between Burkina Faso and Mali. Naha Osmane of Burkina Faso takes on Dauda Sadire of Mali. As you can still see the love shown to the Algerian from Nigerians, even supporting him for what he's done so well. Don't forget the motto for Osma: friendship through sports. Still very much right here at the second African Military Games in Abuja. After 22 years of waiting, the sporting event is back almost at Olympic standards, if you ask me. You can see the view of the Velodrome Sports Complex right here at the Abuja Stadium. A stadium that was built about 22 years ago also, and launched in 2003 for the All Africa Games, codenamed Koja 2003, when Nigeria went on and swept the medals table to their advantage. We can see the Burkina Faso athlete, the boxer Naha Osmane, walking into the ring, being checked by the referee before the fight starts.
Because
just to be sure everything is perfect and there are no issues and no hanky-panky at any point.
Because
so far, we're seeing about 6 fights today.
it's very wrong.
First one was won by Kevin Maina of Kenya. The second, won by Mohamed Yassin of Algeria. The third had Dennis Muthama going past Hilary Apaguri, as we also have Dauda Sadire in the ring from Mali. There was also a loss for a Nigerian, Ali Olamide, to Japiam James. Another loss for Nigeria by an Algerian. He was defeated by an Algerian, Morojane Osama. Bello Babatunde, not feeling happy about the score, but embraced everything in the spirit of sportsmanship. 2 Nigerians losing back-to-back, and time for a Malian and a Burkina Faso fighter to do it in the ring.
Well, it's just funny, after every bout, how confident you feel that you're going to get the results in your favor from the judges. And at the end of the day, you could see that disappointing look from the face of Bello Babatunde when that result didn't go in his favor. And you could see the disappointment from the fans as well. They were cheering him on the foot. They felt and thought that he's had the fight covered. But at the end of the day, it just wasn't meant to be for the Nigerian. And it was Osama, the Algerian, who overall had a greater and a better fight against the Nigerian.
Confidence on the faces of both of them. But it's beyond just showing confidence. It's about going into the ring and landing the right punches. And making sure that you don't meet your Waterloo in the end.
Well, Mali and Burkina Faso set to go head to head. Now, next boxing bout here at the Velodrome National Sports Complex.
Listen to me. I'm
in
in
Abuja.
charge.
The referee
When I
now
say
giving
stop,
his final
stop.
instructions
If
to
you
both
get against
fighters.
the rule, I send you down. No below the belt. No use of leg. I mean, no use of leg. Don't use hair. And listen to me very well. Good luck.
Telling both fighters to obey the rules. Wishing them good luck. No use of below the belt blows. No use of punches at the back of the head. Obey the referee at every point in the bout. Instructions well taken by both boxers as round one gets underway right here from the Velodrome National Sports Complex. It is the Burkina Naha Ousmane against the Malian Daouda Sadire fighting from the blue corner against Naha Ousmane, the Burkina fighting from the red corner.
Started both of them like a house on fire, but they're also very calculative, not wanting to rush through. The Malian will be looking to take the advantage of his height over his Burkina Faso opponent. He's just landed a good left hook right there. Continues in that stride, the Malian. Daouda Sadire. Both of them orthodox boxers. We have a lot of orthodox boxers in this competition. Putting their left and right, their left legs and hands forward. There was some lovely right cross, but unfortunately it wasn't well connected. Now Ousmane, the Burkinabe, doing all he can to just make sure that things work out perfectly for him. He wants to win this one. Both of them are just taking things calm, not rushing to rain punches that might not land correctly or put them in some trouble. An uppercut missed by the Malian just now. He almost got that one correctly, and that was replicated by the Malian, or rather, the Burkinabe. Now Ousmane, lovely uppercut, just on the close-up. Another great response from the Malian. Loses his balance, but regains it almost immediately. Straight left cross, but unfortunately not as heavy as he wants. He tries to break the guard of the opponent. Daouda Sadire is looking really into this one. Missed uppercut, and that was a great left cross to the face of the Burkinabe. Now Ousmane also gets it right. It's now Ousmane. That's the end of the first round.
Well, that overhand from Naha Ousmane right at the end of that first round. Didn't see that coming. Might just be to his advantage when the final score comes in at the end of round 3, but not too many fireworks from that first round. I hope both fighters will come up much better in round 2.
Good representation from the Burkinabe, a country that has been under interim military leadership since 2022. The leadership of Ibrahim Traore, a military officer who has been leading them since the coup d'etat, the ousted interim president, Paul Henry Sadaugo Damiba, at age 36. Traore is currently the youngest serving state leader in the world. And is also the youngest serving president, even though we see him as interim at just age 36. He's got his junior officer right here doing stuff in the boxing rink. Now Osmani, they look to get something out of this particular boxing. That's a fight against the Malian. Dada Sadire. The Burkina Faso is getting seriously into this one. Osmane gets some word from the referee and he walks straight at it. He's not intimidated by the reach of the Malian, who is combining uppercuts and hooks. But the guard of that man is still helping him so well. He loses his balance. Osmani, he has to be careful. Comes back again, throws the right cross. Gets the Malian off balance. Punch flowing in the air, not connecting with the subject. Good combination of punches, but not penetrating. Osmani, the Burkina Faso, really shooting his face right there. Get it right, even though not perfect. It was an overhead cross, an overhead punch. It's a great right jab, or left jab rather, from the Burkina Faso. The Osmani struggling to reach the face of his opponent, Dada Sadire. He continues to push. That's a lovely left hook come from the Malian. Sadire has to guard himself immediately, as there was a strong response from Osmani, who throws another left cross to the face of Sadire. He's getting him. Looks like he's getting tired. Lovely right cross from the Malian. That cross punch well connected, as we see to the end of this round. View from the top, and now focus on the Burkina Faso. Naha Osmane. He wants to get the results. This is just a recap of what happened
to get
in the just concluded round.
Immediately after this bout.
It's a great punch and a great response also from the Malian.
Nigeria.
Almost evenly balanced. We get ready for the next fight.
Latin Jerry.
We start in no time.
Get ready immediately after this bout.
Male 60 kg class. What a fight to be Real One Lawal of Nigeria up against Jerry Latte, who did wonderfully well yesterday against his opponent, the Ghanaian. It's Ghana and Nigeria in the next fight, Emmanuel. I hope we're ready for this one. Ghana and Nigeria, it's been more of talks of Jollof, but next fight is between Latte and Lawal. But before then, let's get back into this fight.
We'll hold on our thoughts for that Nigeria and Ghana clash after this bout. But see here, we've still got Dawda Sadire and up against Naha Osmani. Nothing to separate these two boxers so far.
They're pulling all the strings, seeing how much they can do to win this bout. Lovely right hand from Osmani. He's got to continue that strong. You can hear the screams. You understand that the Nigerian Riwan Lawal is on the court, looking to get into the ring soon. Lovely combination, right and left cross punches are from the Malian, who has just gone down. He's complaining to the referee, feels he has been fouled. Just a replay of what happened right there. I think he was pushed, a punch to the head, and the hand supported him to go down, even though he had lost his balance earlier. Sadire needs to be careful. The houseman is coming back into this one strongly. He looks tired, Sadire. Osmani is coming all out. He wants to see how he can do so quickly to garner up those points that looks he had lost earlier. But the Malian, Sadire, is getting back again. The Malian loses his balance. Sadire is getting jet lag. The referee is trying to check on him to be sure he's perfect. He nods his head, says he's good to continue. Now Osmani also very much in this one. He looks to be having the upper hand in this last couple of seconds. He wants to take advantage of that, so he'll be looking to land quick succession punches to see if he can knock out the Malian. Who has gone down the canvas. Great uppercut after some combination of hooks from the Malian Sadire. Just when you think he's going down, he picks himself back up again and is doing wonderfully well. That signals the end of the bout between Burkinabe Naha Osmani and Malian Dauda Sadire. We just wait for the results and see who wins this one. You can see the Kenyan, rather the Malian, coming to the center to take a bow. A recap of what happened earlier.
For bout number
That
18.
punch, it was a great left hook that put the Malian off balance, but it was the support of the hand that brought him down to the ground.
From that knockdown, I think it was the head that connected to Dauda Sadire's face that brought him down. It wasn't entirely the left hook. But you know, it's been a great fight.
Number 18.
We gradually wind down into the evening under the lights here at the Village National Sports Complex here at the MKO Abuja National Stadium.
Judge 3, Mangi. Judge 4,
We'll now wait for the judges to give us the final score.
O'Malley.
Don't forget, the next bout has got a Nigerian up against a Ghanaian. Riwa Lawal of Nigeria will take it on Latte Jerry, who had a great fight yesterday from Ghana.
Diop, Senegal. Amboko Innocent, Uganda, in the blue corner. Manguel Diop, Senegal, in the red corner. Amboko Innocent, Uganda, in the blue corner.
just who wins this one. A very tight contest. Not sure anyone of them will take the results calmly. It will be to their displeasure in the end. Anyone who wins at this point in time will be so happy. And that's what boxing is about. We just hope that we'll get the best of it.
Result of
the result
bout
is out.
number 17.
Bout
With
17.
the split decision of the judges. 5-2. Blue is the winner.
And the Malian has taken the result. Dauda Sadire goes on to hog Nahaso Osmane of Burkina Faso. Not so much of a surprise to the viewer out there. Dauda Sadire has done it as he goes on to hog his opponent.
Well, once again, this is to tell you that it's not all about knocking down your opponents in the boxing match. It's about your entire ability as a boxer, your entire technique as a boxer. And once again, Dauda Sadire has claimed this one against Naha Usmani.
A great fight from the 60 kg category. There's possibly a change. We'll be getting to know that in no time in the arrangement of boxing bouts. But before then, let's celebrate the man who has just done it. You could look at his hand. At some point, it looked like he was tired. The Malian has been lifted up by his colleague, Dauda Sadire. One of the happiest men in the world at this point. As he runs round looking to give a salute to his top official in the military. Ivano, I think I'm just happy, enjoying what I'm seeing right here. One man who is representing the Malian Armed Forces, Sadire. A military personnel with over 40,000 active, plus 4,800 paramilitary forces. It makes it all beautiful for them. And this is one man, Sadire, who has put smiles on the faces of those of them who are very much right here. Goes on to his people and makes sure it's not just fellow Malians that he is having a word with. He's getting accolades from other Africans who are just sitting close. It's really been celebrated and the joy is just immense. We're getting ready for the next bout. Another interesting fight. And it's going to be one with so much competition, I tell you. A fighter has a Nigerian and a Ghanaian in the ring. Jerry Latte was instrumental yesterday, defeating his opponent Semedo by 5-0.
Round one.
He'll be looking to do it against his Nigerian opponent Riwan Lawal in round one of the 60 kg male bout. From the blue corner, got the Ghanaian. And from the right corner, from the red corner rather, you've got the Nigerian, Riwan Lawal. Consider confidence. Same way he started yesterday, Latte. Very precise with his punches. Takes advantage of his long reach. And he works out perfectly for him. He started that with the Nigerian, Lawal Riwan. He was also looking very much poised for this one. Careful, he knows he's fighting against a tough opponent. He must have seen that fight yesterday. Lovely uppercut from the Ghanaian. The Nigerian punching through. Riwan Lawal. Another very great punch. Looks like he's upsetting the opponent. Latte. This is a very, very dangerous uppercut also from the Ghanaian. This fight is living up to the expectations. Low body shot from the Ghanaian, Latte. Lawal still comes closer. The southpaw boxer. Both of them are actually southpaw. Because the southpaw up against an orthodox boxer, the Ghanaian being orthodox. Lovely punch again to the face. Right cross from the Nigerian. The Ghanaian responds with double punches. Another right cross from the Nigerian. Looks like he's going to take this one. Another one. A lovely left hook from Lawal. Tries to get the uppercut. Didn't come out perfect. What a fight this is becoming. Continuously hitting it hard. The Nigerian, he misses his footing. And Latte takes advantage with a low left hook. Latte taking advantage of his height. Double punches. Puts Lawal off balance. This is almost a balanced fight. The Nigerian, Lawal, looking to get back to the way he started. Goes with a great slip off that one. Ghanaian takes a bow after being told what to do correctly. And he has to be careful. Lovely cross hook, but the Ghanaian gets better with a left cross to the face. Lovely uppercut from the Nigerian again. This is getting interesting. As we see the end of the first round, you can see both of them nod their heads to each other. They are in for this one, and we are in for something really, really beyond a military fight.
Well, we saw Nigeria got the upper hand over Ghana in the handball event, the African Military Games 2024. I'm sure the Ghanaians wouldn't want to see Nigeria get one over them this time in the boxing event, but so far, Real One has been decent in this bout. Decent first round from the Nigerian against Latte Jerry. Also a good boxer in his own right. We saw him yesterday defeat his opponent. This time, Riwan Lawal has showed great opposition today.
You can see him receiving words from his coach, Latte Jerry, getting ready for the second round.
Seconds out.
It's almost a balanced fight. He's giving what he gets, or he's getting what he gives. That's same for the Nigerian, Riwan Lawal. Second round will look more interesting. The coach has told Lawal what to do, and hopefully he's going to bounce back again to just do a bit better than what he did in the first round, and see if he can secure this one. Latte is coming with so much balance. He's gotten the first right cross to the face of the Nigerian. Nigerian also being careful, throws a punch, not connected, and he makes some good barrage of punches. The Ghanaian taking the points. Luke just wants to be sure, gets that one right. The left hook to the face of Real One. That's a below the belt punch. He understands what he's done wrong, and he apologizes, continues as quickly as possible. The Nigerian gets back on. Well guided by the Ghanaian. Lovely straight cross to the face of the Nigerian. He gets it right again from a left hook. The Ghanaian is getting the better of the Nigerian at this point. Lovely right cross from the Nigerian. That was a great cross punch. We are in for this one, up for something interesting for the second round. Number cut, missed the face of Latte. The Nigerian seems very balanced for this. The referee has told him, be careful. Lawal. What a fight this is becoming. One of the most entertaining we've seen today. He tells him no. And you know that can be frustrating to an opponent. Whips that. Whips past on the punch from the Ghanaian, which would have been a very deadly left hook. Latte is trying to put in those cross punches to the face of Lawal. Lawal is trying to break the guard of the Ghanaian. Gets a punch to the face. Very funny, man, Lawal. You understand that this guy loves to be a boxer from day one. You can see this gimmicks is playing. 3 straight punches, 1 to the face. Breaks the guard of Latte. Latte is not letting down at any point. Returns it immediately. I tell you, if it ends this way, the judges will have so much in their hands to do. You can hear the vuvuzela from the Ghanaians. And the Nigerians not letting it down also from the sidelines, from the crowd. Lawal is doing all he can to break through the guard of that man. He's done it a couple of times. But Latte is just a very strong boxer. He gets it right this time. He's taking Latte to the ropes. We're in for a very tough third round as the second round comes to an end. You can hear the screams from the Nigerian fans. They are so sure that their man is giving them proud. Over 230,000 military personnel for Nigeria. And you can hear the voices of their representatives right here at the stadium. Latte is in for this. That punch made him stagger. And you can see the beauty of what the response was from Lawal. That funny look, got a punch to the face, and he went back immediately with those barrage of punches. Broke through the guard from that right cross to the face of his opponent, Latte. Latte was instrumental yesterday, went past Natalino Semedo in a beautiful fight that we saw. Still in the 60 kg weight class. It's time for the third and final round. And this is where the decision will be made. This is where we know who is the champion. This is where champions are made, and this is where the true winner will be known. Will it be Ridwan Lawal of Nigeria or Jerry Latte of Ghana? This has gone beyond Ghanaian Jollof. It has gone into the boxing ring. And it's some revenge for Ghana against Nigeria in some of the sports as they've had it before now. Lovely left hook from the Nigerian. He goes on against Latte, trying to break that guard, and he does. Latte says, no way, you're not getting me down. Continues the Nigerian. Uses sleep so well. Very lovely movement of the head. Presented by himself in the court, or rather in the ring for Uganda, up against Maguel Diouf of Senegal. The country with the black star looks to get the result in this one. But unfortunately, it didn't go their way in the last bout against a strong opponent from Nigeria. How bad it can be for the Ghanaians. Not the kind of results they would have wanted. We're on the way, getting ready for the final fight. One of the last set of fights we'll be having today. It's a fight between Mago Diouf and Amogo Innocent. Mago Diouf of Senegal, Amogo Innocent of Uganda. It's the 63 kg male category.
Senegal well represented. Mago Diouf fighting from the red corner against Amogo Innocent, the Ugandan, fighting from the blue corner. Bout number 8 of the evening, and bout number 19 of this boxing event for the African Military Games in Abuja 2024.
Started really good. See the strong punches. The Ugandan coming really hard. They're not taking any chances. Amogo Innocent trying to get down Mago Diouf. You see clearly that one comes in more prepared. The Senegalese struggling in the early stages. He's been told to raise his hands to show that he is still good for the fight. And he's just shown it, yes. As we go on, Uganda comes in strong again. I think he'll be going in for a knockout. Strong punches to the face, even though it was well guarded by Diouf. Another great right cross from the Ugandan. The uppercut doesn't connect. Innocent doesn't want to go out without winning this one. Continues in that start. Innocent gets a right hook, sets Diouf off balance. He's looking one-sided at this point. It's so hard for Diouf to land punches, but we don't judge by the start of the fight. It's about who rounds it off so well. And a very lovely left hook, right hook, with the right hand from the fantastic Diouf. Or rather, Innocent, who's doing it against Diouf in style. The referee has to count again 2 times in the first round. That's to show you how much danger Diouf finds himself. Good combination for the... And Diouf goes down in the first round. It's going to be a technical knockout. He tries to stand up. Falls again. That was the punch. Craziest of double right hooks that gets him down. Not sure he's going to be able to continue.
Well, this is the most brutal part of this boxing event that we've seen so far. What a proper knockout from the Ugandan. Amogo Innocent. Sheer dominance against Mago Diouf, the Senegalese.
What a fight. It looks like it has ended in the first round. Amogo Innocent not proving his innocence at all.
No.
He does it brilliantly, shows you how brilliant he is. He's most likely going to be boxing against Kasim Kuyum or Philip Ungwa, who are going to be fighting next in the 63 kg, or 63.5 kg category.
All I can say is beware of Amogo Innocent. You see the flash points from that bout. It was just the first round. You could see Diouf lost his balance, lost his footing. Then the uppercut, the hook, the uppercut again from the right. Brought down. You could see he wobbled on the floor. He was trying to get up. Couldn't get up properly. Proper bout, proper win. What is left is to make it official.
Amogo Innocent, almost making you forget that you're watching the military games. This young man has shown brilliance. Technical knockout is what he has gotten. The fight that didn't last 2 minutes. You can even see from the judges some smiles as they put the results together. not much delays. The kind of fight, you saw a lot of it from the likes of Mike Tyson.
Result of bout number.
And Deontay Wilder.
The result of bout number 19. With KO knockout in round 1, blue is the winner.
Clear knockout from the blue side. Amoko Innocent doing this one. Going in the direction of the likes of Mike Tyson, who had 44 knockouts from his 59 fights. That man is just brilliant, Amoko Innocent. I think if I were him, I would just go through straight up to register for professional boxing.
Oh, putting a military boxer's name alongside the legendary Mike Tyson.
Maybe not alongside. Just try to tell you, fighters who do it so fast.
Well,
Deontay Wilder.
Amoko Innocent. He's been the most flawless boxer so far as these African military games is concerned. A knockout in round 1.
You say flawless, I say brutish. Left hook, right uppercut, right hook, all put together. And it was just really brilliant from that man, Amoko Innocent, as they go into their traditional dance.
Well, as I tell you what, we saw real one and Latte clash earlier on, Nigeria-Ghana. We're about to see another Nigeria-Ghana rivalry again, increasing the intensity of this next bout.
Judge 5, Mangi. Judge 4, Shona.
A fight between Philip Ungwe of Ghana and Kasim Kuyum of Nigeria. We saw Kasim Kuyum yesterday do it greatly well in his own bout in the 63 kg class. He had to win that one to qualify to fight against Ungwe. And that's another fight we are looking forward to. The Nigeria-Ghana thing is not ending anytime soon. It's never ending anytime soon. And this is just the beginning, if you ask me. Kasim Kuyum did so well in his fight yesterday, defeating Leonardo Dagraka of Cape Verde in the third fight we saw. And he'll be looking to do it against another Ghanaian, Ungwe, one who represents 15,500 plus military personnel, very much active at this point in time. What a fight it will be. I hope this doesn't start trending on Twitter in no time. Ghana, Nigeria.
Well, Amoko Innocent still jubilating and celebrating. I mean, boy, why wouldn't he celebrate? Such victory deserve all the celebrations he could get. Amoko Innocent, the most brutal boxer so far in this boxing event.
If you say most brutal, you now check, are you sure it's not because of the opponent he fought against? We've seen knockouts today, but I know this is the craziest of them all. But you also have to check the quality of the opponent and not forget that it's the military games.
You also have to give credit to the man who knocked out his opposition.
Still to come, we have Kasim Kuyum against Philip Ungwe. There is still Damosa Ndiaye of Senegal up against Badamasi Quadri of Nigeria. Godze Zabo of Ghana will be taking on Aitbeka Jagota of Algeria in the 67 kg class. Then in the 71 kg class, there is still Salman Raymond of Burkina Faso against Okwala Abdullahi of Nigeria. Then we'll come up with the last bout. Philippe Maku of Senegal against Yusuf Lucas of Tanzania. Loaded entertainment, and it will be entertaining to you so long you're not in the ring. Like I said, it's Kasim Kuyum looking to continue where he left off against Dagraka yesterday. as he fights against a Ghanaian opponent and
Rebecca,
Philip
South
Ngwa
Africa.
in the 63.5 kg class.
Replace George One. Rebecca, replace George One.
See the representative of the Ghana Armed Forces, Philip Ngwa, already in the ring. On the red corner. Getting some words from the referee, Philip Ngwa, the Ghanaian. You can see Kasim Kuyum coming in with the same confidence that we saw him with yesterday. Another Nigeria-Ghana bout, just as we saw between Rio 1.
And don't hit below the belt.
So between
you may touch
Lawal
the gloves.
and his opponent, Latte, earlier on. And round one is underway. Philip Ngwa against Kasim Kuyum. Philip Ngwa, the Ghanaian, in the red corner with his red trunks. Nigerian Kasim Kuyum in his blue trunks. The Ghanaian starts brightly with some jabs, looking to put Kuyum off balance, who comes in with some lovely punches. Gets straight at the Ghanaian, gets him off balance with some strong uppercuts. Misses that right hook. Continues again. In the same stride, the Nigerian. Strong punches again from the Ghanaian. Trying to use those jabs to break the guard. That's a very lovely right uppercut. Or left uppercut from the Nigerian Kuyum. Doesn't connect, he does it with the right hook. Follows up with the uppercut. Kuyum is just a deadly boxer. He has to be careful. The Ghanaian is getting through. And Ngwa is not giving up at any point. Going with his orthodox style of boxing. Against another orthodox, and this man takes him to the ringside. To the ropes, actually. And that's the calculation for Kuyum. If you ask him, he wants to get a knockout with the way he's come up with this fight. Punches really hard, and that's the advantage he's got. Very hard puncher, Kasim Kuyum. We saw a couple of it yesterday against Dagraka, and now he's looking to do the same against his opponent, Ngwa, who staggers backwards. That was a brilliant move from Ngwa. Still throwing those jabs, looking for a way to break through. He breaks the guard again. Kuyum misses the punches. Continues in that stride. Tries to get through. It's a tough battle for him. Ghanaian throws a punch, but unfortunately didn't land it. Kuyum continues, tries to get a left cross through, but unfortunately didn't connect. Continues, and with the left hook, another right hook. The Ghanaian responds immediately with the left and right, not as heavy as he would have wanted. Good jabs are from Ngwa, trying to open up. Kuyum taking advantage of the movement of his head, the snip. Some scramble right there. As we come to the end of the first round, Kasim Kuyum gets the applause from officials of the Team Nigeria military. It's really done fantastically well in the first round. He looks so unassuming, but when he gets into that ring, he is a fantastic boxer. Just a recap of what we saw earlier. forced his way through with some lovely punches. The Ghanaian responded, making Kuyum stagger at some point. This is the place. He gets one or two of those good punches, misses out again, and he gets those hooks in great combination. The Ghanaian not giving up, but Kuyum keeps his guard.
Well, not the best from Kazim Kuyum. He's seen much better than what he showed in his first bout. And now we'll be hoping to help Nigeria make it back-to-back wins against Ghanaian opposition, this boxing event.
And hopefully this is not going to be a controversial one for the Ghanaians or the Nigerians, whichever way it goes. You can right off and go at your own peril. Standing his ground right there, taking it slowly. Lovely combination of punches. Does it again, Kuyum, but has not hit the target as he slips back. Kuyum calculative, breaks the guard with that light uppercut from his left hand. Does it again with two great cross punches. Does it again. The Nigerian is getting more deadly into it. Scramble from the Ghanaian. Lovely uppercut, not as connected as he would have wanted. Kuyum wrestling by the ringside, by the ropes. It's a tight contest. Looks like Kuyum has got the better punches. Tries to get his balance. Ungwe, as he throws the left cross. Unfortunately, didn't connect. The second one, much better. Kuyum's combinations are not hitting the target. Tries again. Not too many punches landed. Like you said, Emmanuel, he can do better. Kuyum. But unfortunately, the Ghanaian is not allowing him. He gets a good uppercut. Kuyum. He goes again. Offsets the Ghanaian. Goes closer. Trying to be very much calculated. So he puts his left hand and leg forward to see if he can take him. That was a cross punch, but unfortunately didn't hit the target as much as he would have wanted. Ngwa is in trouble, but still tries to get his balance. As we get to the end of the second round. One more round to go. Still looking very dicey. It's been Kuyum, the more active boxer, but actually has not landed as much punches as he would have wanted. It was easier for him against Dagraka yesterday. But it's just a clear sign that the higher you go, the cooler it becomes. And a recap of what we saw earlier. Kuyum doing so well, trying to shield off Ngwa. But some of his punches have gone away without hitting the target, just on the air. Tries to change tactics. We'll be looking to do it in the third round. The representative of the Ghana Armed Forces. Philip Ngwa will be looking to do it in this third round. It's going to be a barrage of punches, and anyone who can do it so well will get the result today. That punch sets him off balance. Kuyum doing a good job. He does it again. Gets some very good punches in the end. Kuyum responds with some cross punches at the same time, but he's not getting the target this time around. He does get it again. Kuyum gets up and throws a lovely left hook that connects with the face of Kuyum, or rather with Ungwa. The Nigerian in blue, and the Ghanaian in red. Philip Ungwa of Ghana, and Kasim Kuyum of Nigeria. Looks like Ungwa is throwing some flying punches, and he doesn't want that at this point in this fight. The third round, he has to be careful. He has to land the right punches, and it looks like an evenly balanced fight. Who knows what will happen if the result comes out against any of them. Kuyum coming really closer. He wants to do it. He wants to prove the right thing. He wants to prove it that he's the winner of this particular fight. He's drawing really closer, throwing those punches, closing down and taking Ungwa to the ropes. And the referee has to call it. He has to check on Ungwa to be sure he's fine. The final seconds of this round, Kuyum looks like he has the upper hand, the Nigerian. Can he do it? The Ghanaian is coming back into it. He gets a lovely uppercut, does it again. The left uppercut, third uppercut again, fourth one. It's upsetting Ungwa. It's putting him off balance. And it looks like Ungwa is getting tired, but he's not giving up. He's losing his balance, and you can see the movement of the head, the slip from the Nigerian, who looks like he's taking this one. He wants to bring in those barrage of punches and win this fight convincingly. He does it again with an uppercut. That uppercut, so you can see some demonstrations from the sidelines. How beautiful it is. Lovely uppercut again from Kuyum. He looks like the better boxer. He's running away with this one, Kuyum. This man knows his game. Knows he's fighting against a taller opponent. He wants to do it, and lovely sleep from the Ghanaian as we reach the end of this fight. You can see Philip Ungwa celebrating. He raises his hand to the air, showing to the air that he's confident. As you can see, his Ghanaian contingent running around.
Number 21.
As the glove is taken off his hands. A recap of what happened in the third round, as you can see on your screen.
The Moza Ndiaye, Senegal.
Ghanaian had some very good combination.
In the blue corner,
Kuyum lost it there. A good one from
Nigeria.
the Ghanaian. And the response well from the Nigerian. That left hook is one of the strongest punches he's got today. He got the uppercut, but not perfectly. He was guarded.
Rebecca. Judge 2, Shona.
And another very tight contest. It looks like one that's going to be controversial again, no matter what the result is.
You could see Jerry Latte on our right-hand side, seated, keenly waiting to see what the results will be. Once again, another tough call for the judges. Who gets this? Will it be?
I feel so much pity for them, I tell you.
Will it be Kuyum or Ungwa? We'll wait to see what the judges will make of this bout.
I feel so much pity for the judges, I must tell you. It's a time where you have to make the best decision.
I don't want to be a judge right now.
Neither do I. I just want to judge myself. You can see them, and they're getting ready to announce, putting the scores together.
The Moza Ndiaye, Senegal, red corner. Badamosi Quadri, Nigeria. Boxers to get ready for bout number 22.
We're getting ready for the next
In
fight.
the red corner,
67
God
kg
stay.
class for
Save
Mil.
for Ghana.
Demosa and Diaye of Senegal
At Becca.
against Badamosi Quadri of
Jakuta
Nigeria.
in the blue corner, Algeria.
Nigerians.
Result
still-
of bout number 20.
It's time to announce the
With the
results.
split decision of the judges. 4-1, blue is the winner.
And it's been given again to the Nigerian. He does it again the second time. Kasim won yesterday, and not as controversial I would have expected. He has just defeated his Ghanaian opponent, Philip Ungwa of Ghana. The winner yesterday against Zagraka, and now he's done it again against Ungwa of Ghana. You see the Vuvuzelas, the celebration, and the close marking, in my own words, given to that man, Kasim Koyo.
Oh, the Nigerian contingents are loving it here at the Velodrome. Right here at the Moshood Abiola National Stadium. Oh, cute.